So we have selected a high resolution probe again. Patient is made comfortable. If possible, use a warm jelly while doing a scrotal Doppler so that the veins don't get constricted. It is said the room should be also warm, but it is not possible in our setup. So थोड़ा खाली करो. हाँ, पाय दूर दूर करो थोड़ा सा. हाँ, बस. So make the patient comfortable and try to see the cord right from groin up to up to the scrotum. So both testes well seen. This is right testis. We go up. That is the cord. We follow it upwards. So as we see here, the cord has got multiple vessels, arteries, veins, nerves and vas also. That is it entering the abdomen. So this is the area of interest, that is the cord. Once the transverse is done, you just come down. See this epididymis, testes, the mediastinum testes come up to the lower pole. So apparently there is no dilatation here. So we'll turn our probe to longitudinal. It is easier to identify cord at the distal point, and then you can move upward like this. So we confirm that there are few dilated channels probably here. We'll just keep it in that mind, but we'll see that epididymis is normal, testes looks normal size, there is no fluid, no thickening of wall. In both planes we are completed. We'll just measure. Somebody just calculate on calculator in the mobile. Teacher, calculator. 3.9. As I have said, in the Indian studies, the length of the testes is less than 4 cm in many of the patients. It's 3.9 into 2.1 into 1.8 into 0.71 into 0.71. कितना? 7.5 cc. So that is the testes here. So we have done the B mode examination. Now we go back to cord, make our probe longitudinal and put color here. While doing color Doppler, do not use the trapezoid setting in the machine, because then you will not be able to steer the box, either or color, or you cannot do steering in spectral window also. So now we ascertain the direction. We'll just do steering towards testes so that the angle is reduced. We check PRF, we reduce it further so that there is no color bleed, but we can see the veins as such. See, PRF I have increased, you can see only that artery, the blue one shining is the testicular artery, but veins along with it is not seen. I have reduced PRF now, and you can see the veins. You can increase the color gain so that color gain is more, will reduce. So we have to optimize your flow parameters or the Doppler parameters before asking the patient to do Valsalva. So we'll just now go to the proximal cord and try to see. So if you apply pressure here, this will get obliterated and you won't see veins. See, I have applied pressure, I have released pressure, you can see those veins very nicely. So keeping minimum pressure is quite important, and that will give you more results. So this point is best to see the reflux, because at this point the vessels are already making good angle with the probe, and any Doppler shift here, that will be very nicely picked up. दादा पेट फुलाओ जरा, छोड़ दो, छोड़ दो, आराम से सांस लो. Can reduce width of the color box so that the PRF increases and you can see the flow nicely. हाँ, पेट फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. So you see here the veins in red, they were seen here, and after the patient has increased abdominal pressure, the flow has been stopped. Okay, do not do much movement to the probe, because it will give rise to the false impression of having reflux here. If you keep on doing movements, then it will create confusion. So keep your hand steady. You can rest your hand on the patient's thigh and do the examination. So we'll just try to do spectral there. Reduce the sample volume size. This is the testicular artery. There are veins nearby. पोट फुगवा, सोडून द्या. फुगवा, सोडून द्या. So there are many veins. Any vein you can measure the flow. क्या हुआ? लाइन गई. पेट फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. फुलाओ पेट, छोड़ दो. चालू होगा तो बताना मेरे को. फुलाओ पेट, छोड़ दो. फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. क्या हो रहा है? फुलाओ, छोड़ दो, फुलाओ, छोड़ दो, फुलाओ, छोड़ दो, फुलाओ, छोड़ दो। Okay, so we come back and try to see this vein. पेट फुलाओ, छोड़ दो, so that the minimal flow that is seen on the upper aspect of the baseline that has stopped. So that is a normal response to Valsalva. So 3-4 things again I will just reiterate, that is minimal PRF, proper steering, minimal probe pressure and proper Valsalva. You can measure the caliber at rest. It is showing a caliber of 2 millimeters. So it is not dilated. Right. So that completes on the right side. Sorry, this is left side. पेट फुलाओ, छोड़ दो, हाँ फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. As you see here, चलो next. These are all veins. है ना? They are coming from testis to towards the probe. These are all red are veins. And after Valsalva, they just don't show any flow, whereas the testicular artery, this is the artery. Artery shows flow. I think you got it clear. See, here artery and vein both are showing flow, and as the patient does Valsalva, there is no flow. With low settings, this is quite useful, and you have to practice it so that there is no confusion. सो जाओ आराम से. कर लो, नीचे कर लो, यहाँ तक कर लो, नीचे यही है. आप ऊपर सरको ना. अच्छा सरको. ऐसे पकड़ कर रखो.
28 years old male came with the chief complaints of swelling in the left scrotal region. Swelling in the left scrotal region since 2 years.
Okay.
The patient took medications from outside, but there was no relief. Patient came here for follow-up now.
Okay. So he's got swelling in the left scrotum since 2 years as per the history. So we are seeing the left side in transverse come towards the lower pole. Same we are repeating in the longitudinal plane, that is testes, the head of epididymis and the cord. Okay, we will just see right side also. The right side testis looks almost normal size, that is the head of epididymis, and this is the cord as such. Okay, same thing in long transverse, come down epididymis and the testes. So there are few channels here, probably few channels here, whether that normal or abnormal, we'll try to evaluate on color and spectral Doppler. So that is how they see in long section. You can see it here. Now we identify where we have to see that dilated veins. Here we put color Doppler, just increase the depth, and at rest try to find out which are the veins and which are the artery. Even the testicular artery has got little bit tortuosity in the cord, so it can show both directional flow. So you have to assess it properly and confirm which is artery and which is vein. So here the pulsatile, these are arteries, and in between those who are shining, those are veins probably here. मराठी समझती हिंदी? हिंदी समझती ना? थोड़ा पेट फुलाओ, छोड़ दो छोड़ दो. मैं बोलूँगा तो धीरे धीरे पेट फुलाते जाना, ठीक है? हाँ, फुलाओ धीरे धीरे पेट. छोड़ दो. आराम से सांस लो. So these are veins and arteries, and the veins get obliterated, and you can see only arteries after Valsalva. We will reduce the width so that we can see the larger veins properly. We may increase little color gain so that we can see them in better fashion. अभी पेट फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. फिर से फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. Just make the steer straight. फुलाओ पेट, छोड़ दो. फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. फिर से फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. So when we are asking him repeatedly to do Valsalva, what you can see is, just concentrate here, these veins. On Valsalva there is no flow, and after release of Valsalva again it shows same direction of flow. Okay, same is seen here. Here also, concentrate here. That is pre-Valsalva, you see that red. at Valsalva no flow, and after release of Valsalva again there is flow. So we keep it this in mind that though veins appear little bit dilated, there is no much reflux there. We try to see what he has got here at the lower pole of the scrotum. Remove color, go to the lower pole and focus on these veins. Adjust the box. Pit flow, छोड़ दो. फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. So there is no distinguishable flow in those channels. Only arteries are seen. We don't see any veins. If there is no reflux at the upper pole in the groin or in the proximal spermatic cord, you don't expect a reflux. But still, if there are channels, you should always try to evaluate them. We'll come to the other side. पेट फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. हाँ, फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. See, at rest there was no flow in this vein, but on Valsalva there is some flow. So this also you should consider as abnormal and report that at rest there was no flow and there was increased flow in the Valsalva maneuver. You can just make him stand and confirm. यहाँ थोड़ा सा आप उठ जाओ, यहाँ खड़े रहो. नहीं पहनना नहीं, उसको पहनना नहीं. आ जाओ, मेरे तरफ मुंह करके खड़े रहो. यहाँ खड़े रहो. हाँ, ऐसे घूम जाओ, बस. खड़े रहना है, बैठना नहीं. Patient is in standing position now. We see this left side. इधर देखो आप. हाँ. So that is the cord. We will just put color here. Reduce the gain little bit so that there is no artifaction. अभी पेट फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. Can see now on standing there is on supine there was no response to Valsalva. It was getting seized, but on standing now you can see that flow, this was minimal flow and that is getting increased. So there is augmentation here, and augmentation can be labeled as varicocele. Now you see these veins, they get stand up due to standing position. Now फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. Okay, we'll just see once the lower pole region whether there is same response there. फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. छोड़ दो, आराम से रहो. So we come back to the cord again and just try to document whatever we have seen. You have to do this repeatedly and get information in a proper fashion. फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. फुलाओ, छोड़ दो. See that augmentation. This is artifact, but this is actual flow because that was seen here. This is normal flow and that is getting augmented. So this is augmentation response to Valsalva, and you can repeat it, report it in the report. You can mention that on standing, the veins showed augmentation after Valsalva. फुलाओ पेट, छोड़ दो. So the caliber of the largest vein on standing on Valsalva is 2.6 millimeter. Though it is less than the 3 millimeter diagnostic, but you can definitely say that the response is not normal, and that you should mention in your report, and it is up to the clinician to decide what to do further. He is young patient, you can do follow-up. If the counts are normal, then definitely this is a subclinical varicocele sort of thing. We can do follow-up of this patient. Right. Okay, thank you. So if we have one more patient, we can screen that. So for any Doppler examination, all the technique, that is always important. The setting is everything, and you should master that settings as per various Doppler examination. It is different, and that should be applied.
A 42-year-old male came with the chief complaints of swelling in bilateral scrotal region since 1.5 years. The swelling was progressively increasing in size. On clinical examination, they were suspecting varicocele. Further, USG was advised.
So we'll see this term, that is the left side, left cord, epididymis and the testes. You can see multiple veins there. So are here, right side there are less veins, left side you have got more veins. Okay, we take a long section and see left testes, multiple dilated channels, epididymis, multiple veins here. So this looks like a bag of worms, as they clinically say it. So what we will do, we will go to the color mode and see the change. In normal patient, the veins we were trying to find normal veins, and here you can see that it's all full of veins. Patient is breathing quietly and you are getting response. So this is at rest, whatever response you are getting. दादा मराठी समझते, हिंदी सर्व समझते. थोड़ा सा पोट फुगवा. सोडून द्या. फुगवा पुन्हा सोडून द्या. So this is very classical response to Valsalva. Grossly dilated veins, we will measure them, is 4.5 millimeters, and before Valsalva it was 3.4 millimeters. So increase in size of the vein, then change in the direction of flow, that again gives us a very clear cut evidence that this is a severe grade of varicocele. We just see the veins at the lower pole of the scrotum. Up. पोट फुगवा हळूहळू फुगवा सोडून द्या. फुगवा पुन्हा सोडून द्या. So you can see that there is again flow changes. The veins are dilated as well as they show response to Valsalva. I have changed the steering and now we see more vessels. फुगवा सोडून द्या. So it is seen better now and we are happy that we can confirm our findings. So we will do at one or two places just to document. We'll select this vein. फुगवा पोट सोडून द्या. So sometimes it takes time to document all these changes. So you should have patience. It's not that you can leave patient like that. फुगवा सोडून द्या. So this is classical augmentation response. Same we have seen in the upper spermatic cord. It is extending up to the lowermost or lower pole of the scrotum. So we can term it as grade 4 varicocele. The testicular size is normal. I will just measure the length for completion of the examination. The length is normal. So for us the testis is normal. So that was on left side. We'll just screen the right side. Left, right. Right also shows multiple veins going up. There are, can see there are veins in the campaniform plexus. You can just differentiate veins from other structures. You just compress, it gets compressed, and there is one structure that doesn't get compressed, that is a vas. Arteries won't get compressed and vas also won't get compressed. So these are dilated veins. Again we make a long section in the proximal cord, put color, reduce the box to the size of site of interest. Because there are multiple veins, we can measure any of them or we can assess any of them. पोट फुगवा सोडून द्या. See, at rest he has got dilatation and lot of flow there, and on Valsalva it increases to great extent. I will increase the PRF just to see whether we are not missing anything. पोट फुगवा सोडून द्या. फुगवा पुन्हा सोडून द्या. So there is lot of refluxing veins. Again we can measure their diameters. I have shown you how to measure the diameters before at rest and at Valsalva both. Remove color, go to the lower pole and just see those veins and try to see whether reflexive veins are present up to the lower pole. पोट फुगवा सोडून द्या. फुगवा पुन्हा सोडून द्या. So you see those there are few veins, but those are again showing augmentation of flow on Valsalva maneuver. So he has got dilated veins up to lower pole of scrotum on both sides. Testicular size is normal and there is augmentation of the flow. So we can take this as bilateral grade 4 varicocele. So we have any more case? Okay. Okay. So Galum. So in this case you don't need you may not need examination in standing position, because all findings are very much evident on supine position, but for the sake of completion you may do it and document the spectral or color Doppler findings. So we have one more case.
So 40 years old male was diagnosed case of varicocele grade 4 bilaterally on 16 June, later on for which he was operated in following 2 days. At present patient came for follow-up to us.
So he has been operated on which side? Bilateral? One side?
Bilaterally.
Okay.
Both sides patient.
So we are using warm jelly here. You can also use warm jelly. कधी झालं दादा ऑपरेशन? 1.5 महिना झाला. काही त्रास आहे का आता? या बाजूला. बरं. He has got some vague pain on right side. So this is left testes, epididymis and cord. That is the epididymis. There is little bit fluid in this tunica, so you can see that epididymis very nicely. That is appendix. We will just try to see whether there is still some reflux in the veins. In B mode you can see there are internal echoes moving in the veins. We'll put color there. थोड़ा वेळ लागते त्याला, इतके दिवसापासून होतं ना. थोडं पोट फुगवा बरं. सोडून द्या, सोडून द्या. हळूहळू पोट फुगवा, सोडून द्या. So he has got dilated veins in the pampiniform plexus which are showing flow before and after Valsalva. हळूहळू फुगवा पोट, सोडून द्या. You can see that there is still increase in flow after Valsalva maneuver. we'll focus on one or two veins and confirm our color mode findings. फुगवा पोट सोडून द्या. फुगवा सोडून द्या. So there is still some flow, there is augmentation of flow after Valsalva. It is said that instead of doing Dopplers, you should follow these patients on the basis of semen analysis and try to find improvement in the normal motility or the morphology of the sperms and count also. This is other side, cord, put fugwa, sodunda. Here also the flow is there, that is maintained on the Valsalva. Fugwa, sodunda. फुगवा पुन्हा सोडून द्या. फुगवा सोडून द्या. This vein also shows some flow after Valsalva. So it was just to show you example that in post-op also you can get still get flow in the pampiniform plexus veins, and they should always do a semen analysis for the follow-up. कुठे दुखतं तुम्हाला? Okay, I will just try to see whether there is any issue here. This looks like the surgery site. You can see that cord and probably it is operation झालं ना. This is the surgery site and some heterogeneity is seen, that is expected. ओके, ठीक आहे. तुम्हाला रिपोर्ट बनवून देतो. हो हो, रिपोर्ट बनवून देतो, तुमच्या डॉक्टरांना दाखवून द्या. ठीक, पाहिलं ना तिथे आपण. सो आय थिंक वी आर डन विथ द केसेस. ओके, तिकडे जाऊन उभे राहा तुम्ही. नहीं, इधर वाला दो. So we have come to the end of today's session. We have seen how to do a B scan, what things we can do, how to differentiate various pathologies, and we we have seen the techniques of doing assessing varicocele, and we have seen multiple cases. क्या हुआ? रुक गया क्या? Okay, so we have done today's workshop on 2A. आ जाओ, सब लोग आ जाओ. So B-scan and as well as varicocele, both are quite patients come very commonly to almost every radiologist, and we should know what to look for, how to look for, and we should know when we say that this is our limitation, and we should not report pathological in either of the situation. But B-scan definitely is quite advantageous and very useful for ophthalmologists, and it's quite quick examination. Scrotum, though it appears simple, but you need certain technique and very practice to gather the competence in doing that. We have today Dean Dr. Kajal Mitra sir. He was our head of the department. Now since 5-6 years he is heading our institution in NKP SIMS Nagpur. And since day one, and since so many years, he has been behind us for conducting all these various academic sessions, CMEs, workshops, and even simulator programs as such. I request him to say a few words.
I am very happy to be here. I wish I would have been here in all the programs, but I could not. So I thought I should be here today. And I know what the department is doing. The department is at the forefront, along with obviously MSBIRA and MCR, especially Maharashtra College of Radiology, of which Prashant is an integral part, and Prashant is managing the show. And it's definitely a matter of pride for MCR, MSBIRA and NKP Salve Institute Department of Radiology that we have held probably the maximum number of such programs and workshops, probably in the country, if not in the state. So I wish Prashant and his team, Dr. Dhok and his team and everyone all the best for the endeavors they are taking to conduct these kinds of workshops. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Avinash sir to just propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dean sir, for your guidance always, as always. Today I am extremely thankful to Dr. Prashant Onkar sir for guiding through right from the first day, and so many workshops have been arranged effortlessly now. I am extremely thankful to Dean sir, Dr. Kajal Mitra sir, for his valuable support in all our endeavors, financial assistance, infrastructure, anything. We always thankful to him. We are also thankful to our residents who have worked hard, very hard. Since last 15 days they are working, they are collecting cases, they are showing cases, and they are working extremely hard day and night. I am also thankful to our management for encouraging these programs in the institute. And not last but not the least, I am extremely thankful to our patients who have consented to come here. They are here, they have come, and they help us in educating not only the residents but all the delegates who are attending these programs. I am also thankful to delegates for participating in the today's workshop, and I also hope that they will be participating in the future programs also. So today then this workshop I declare to come to an end, and hopefully we will get the same support as we are getting it right from the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you.